All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally moving day here at Grandma's house. Here with Dad out there, we are going to get ready to take this car back to Julian's and perform open heart surgery on it. So, I hope you're ready. Yeah, you can barely tell it fell off the trailer as like a natural disaster when we brought it over here. And ripped the trailer pretty good? Yeah, the trailer, that was sketchy. And then ripped the back bumper off.
The hat was hanging off the back of it. It came out all right.
Yeah, and now we're just waiting on AAA to get here and take it over to Julian's house. Alrighty, we have made it over here to Julian's. The car made it safely last night. Tell them what the plan is for today.
So you call a ripped bumper safely?
That happened before the tow truck, okay? I can't blame that on them. That's on my dad.
And you use masking tape instead of duct tape.
Yeah, to not leave a residue, he said.
I don't think it's gonna matter with that.
What? With this though, the carbon fiber. We don't want to rip the clear coat off.
We got goo gone.
We got goo gone? Well, what are we doing to the car today?
I don't know. What are you doing to it today?
You direct me, I do it.
Yeah, you're gonna be prepping it for takeout, and we may even get to take it out depending on how fast you work.
Oh yeah? So what is prep for takeout?
So one thing would be getting that intake off. That's gonna make it easier since we got to swap your intake over.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you got to remove the starter and the bell house bolts.
Okay.
And the turbo and the downpipe and its shield.
Okay.
Oh, starter's already gone. So look at that. I already did half of it for you.
You did that? Good. Someone didn't break it and steal my starter?
And you got to remove the downpipe. And the actual turbo, you don't have to remove the turbo.
Really?
No, it'll all come out.
With the motor?
With the motor.
But we need that turbo.
Yeah, so it's one of those things you can remove the exhaust manifold and everything with the turbo on it.
Okay.
And put it back in. So yeah.
So start with like the intake basically?
Yeah, start with the intake. You gotta disconnect the cruise control cables, throttle cable, get this reservoir up and out of our way, disconnect the power steering line. Yeah, and just make sure all the electronics and everything is disconnected. And go from there.
All right. All right. On heat shield. Get out of there. Ta-da! Heat shield.
All right, now just set that in the back of your car or something. That way.
We have it.
Yeah.
All right. I think I dropped the last bolt to it though. It fell down there.
Yeah, it's probably standard bolt.
It's probably sitting on the cross member too. We'll probably find it once we pull the motor or something.
So downpipe.
Downpipe?
Yeah, downpipe, and we'll get the downpipe out of the way.
Those are just the 5 big bolts, right?
Yeah, the 5 14s.
All right. Downpipe is free. Remember how much this thing cost?
Like 550.
For the twin spool? Yeah. Different. So where we go next?
Alright, well, we can either do one of two things. You can grab some stuff while you're under there. Okay. Because there's some bolts and nuts under there that...
What, like the bell housing ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
That are easily accessible while the car is on its side.
Okay.
Or we can work on the rest of the top. It's up to you.
Oh yeah, because you have to get the manifold off, huh?
Yeah, but that can come off either in or out of the vehicle.
Okay.
Either way you look at it. Because we're going to put that one in with it off.
Oh,
it's
gotcha.
easier to grab the engine.
With the manifold?
Yeah. Without it there.
What size are the bolts for the bell housing?
14s.
14 still?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, looks like I'm going back down there.
You'll see what I'm talking about right when you get under there. Oh, I guess I should have told you should have came from the front.
Oh, now it tells me. Oh, at least I get the rug then. I see why you don't use creepers though. There's definitely not enough room.
Yeah, if the car's in the air, there is, but when we probably won't be able to get to it today, so like no point in pushing it all the way in because there's no room right now.
Right. So you're talking about the nuts or the bolts?
Both.
Both. So there's 4 of them.
So there should be 2 nuts
And 2 bolts.
and then
Right above them, like off to the side.
Yeah, and same on the other side.
Yeah, like right here and right here.
So there's one here. There's one here.
Right. And then right
and then it should go that way.
down a little further.
Yeah.
Okay. And those are all 14s?
Yep.
Sweet. The pitch mount.
This is the pitch mount, or not the pitch mount, but the pivot pin for the clutch fork. And as you can tell, yours hasn't been cleaned or greased in quite some time.
Probably never.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's a lot of carbon buildup too.
So we should clean it before we put it in the new one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So yeah, just go ahead and file that away.
Where?
Well, in the trunk or somewhere, just somewhere out of the way. That way we're not like, like when we're working on a car, like if we leave something in here, it's like we're kicking it somewhere, like my daughter did one of my bolts that I can't find.
What is it for, the bolt that you lost?
Freaking my seat, to hold down my seat.
Oh, you don't need that.
So I only got one side holding down.
That's fine.
Okay, so now the engine mounts underneath.
Oh, right. So we have to jack it back up.
Yeah, gotta jack it back up. Well, you may be skinny enough. You may be able to slither.
I don't think so.
there.
I tried that earlier.
And then disconnect these.
We're almost to the actual open heart surgery part of this.
Let's go ahead and just. Yeah, let's go ahead and remove it.
The manifold?
Yeah, that way make it easier on us.
Where are those bolts?
They're the same. This is just the long runner. This is actually the preferred runner. If I can get the fucking alternator out.
Alright. Intake manifolds off. Everything's disconnected from below. Downpipes out. Is this what we call it a day?
Yeah, if you're wanting a haircut, yeah.
Okay. Well, and what else do we need besides we got the gaskets. They showed up here like an hour ago.
Yeah, got the gaskets. Idle air control valve gasket. I'll grab that at Subaru.
Okay.
You need to see if you have that rear.
Yeah, that's right. The
Rear
downpipe
exhaust,
gasket.
Yeah. The rear exhaust gasket.
And let you know if you need to order that.
Yeah. And then, other than that, everything, you're gonna need coolant and oil.
Yeah.
Everything on the engine already is done. You got spark plugs in there, time belt, all the idlers are in there.
Did it ship? So what? Did they ship without any fluids in them, or did you have to drain it when it got here?
No, there's still fluids in it. They usually ship them with oil in it.
Okay.
Because I mean, if you go to compression check it or whatever, not you actually engage the oil pump.
Yeah.
And it actually oils everything still.
Well, I didn't know if they were like. I didn't know if the motors were like how when we buy generators, we have to have them emptied. I didn't know if it was the same sort of thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's the same concept with that. Every motor that I've gotten has had oil in it.
But obviously, you don't want to run that oil.
Yeah, it's one of those things. What you're going to want to do is just flush it. So you're going to run it, or you're going to empty that, put fresh oil in it, and then like after 1,000 or 1,500 miles, drain it, fresh oil again.
Do the first oil change a little earlier than usual.
First oil change or two. Hey, Pinto. Hey,
Pinto!
Quit barking at him, asshole. Get over here.
Silly dog.
So yeah.
But yeah, do the first oil change early on the new motor.
Yeah, and the same thing with the coolant. The same time you do that, you want to do a coolant flush again.
Okay.
Because that's gonna have coolant
like residual
old in its passages. So. But yeah, it's ready to pull.
All right.
Yeah, it's ready to pull. It's ready to come out, and we'll take the exhaust manifold with it out and up in the air.
Okay.
And we might take the turbo off just to make it a little easier
to actually lift.
because, yeah. But I mean, other than that, it will come out as a unit as it sits right now.
Right on. So next time you see us, we'll be lifting a motor out of here and putting that one in and hopefully driving the car home. All right, everyone, we are back here at Uncle Jules' house for day 2 of the Subaru revival project. But really, for Uncle Jules, it's day 3. Tell him why it's day 3 for you. Because he decided to skip some steps and do work while I wasn't here. And, you know, he got us really far ahead. However, no, you guys don't get to see any of that.
Yeah, so Tyus's day 2 becomes literally go home on day 2. A lot more went into putting it in because just overlooking some key factors on new engine versus old, version 7 versus version 8, version 9. So we'll point those out as we get the car in here and go about the day. And you can show them your nice manifold and like where the intake,
where the valves are bent.
Some chunks right there.
Yeah,
looks
nice
like some
chunks.
stuck chunks, and just lots of stuff everywhere in there.
Yeah. So that's the fun stuff. We're gonna get to that here shortly. So yeah. See you
Tyus
guys.
be driving home today.
Oh yes, I'll be driving the Subaru home today, and I am excited for that.
And voila.
Ta-da! So as we said earlier, Julian already did a lot of work for us. And that is a new motor sitting under our hood. It just needs a couple of things buttoned up, and it should be good to go. Like, you know, the intercooler that's supposed to sit right there. That's kind of important. The radiator. What else are we missing in there?
So intercooler, alternator, radiator, downpipe, coolant, oil.
Yeah, all the essentials. Or accessories, as you would call them.
Yeah.
Accessories. Yeah, that should work. Alright. Just keep trying.
Yep, it's gonna take a little bit, so.
Alright. Let's stop.
Again. From the turbo.
need to do anything inside the car, like rev it or anything?
If I needed to rev it, I just right here.
Oh yeah. All right, we're almost done here. We got most everything up under the hood buttoned up. And now we are gonna go for test start number 2. Just as soon as Julian over there says that we're ready. So I am excited. Crank it if I got it. Do I need to rev it? Do I need to hold it at the revs for the thing?
What?
Do I need to hold it at like 2,000?
Oh yeah.
Okay. It lives! Let's go! New motor. Don't ever let them tell you that your dreams are just dreams. We killed our car 3 months ago and here we are now. Listen to that sound. So after a long day, the car lives once again. The new motor, you can listen to it purr. I'll shut up now. We just reattached the bumper. Julian's back here looking at the back bumper because in my dad and our great geniusness, we ripped the back bumper off, taking it off the trailer the first time. So he's seeing what he can do about that. Hopefully
In order to fix it, we're gonna have to take apart the rear end.
Oh.
Because the screw and everything got ripped out and offset. So
How long is that going to take us? Like a whole day?
it's gonna take us a couple hours. So I gotta take the tail lights out and everything.
So what, just tape it again or something?
Yeah, just go ahead and get the masking tape.
Okay. And then next week when I come back, we'll deal with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're back, baby! Woo! All right, so we just got back from our first test drive in the car with it up and running now. It runs beautifully. There is a small exhaust leak because one of our exhaust gaskets didn't get here in time today. Right, Uncle?
Yep, they're missing in action.
Ooh, Uncle's got this cool new steering wheel, too, from Momo, right here, that he is going to swap out the Momo logo for an STI logo on, and this thing's just badass with the flat bottom and whatnot. So, oh God, horns. Next time you see us, we'll be, stop it. We'll be back in there with the gasket to fix that. What else do we need to do to it? Just change the fluids when we do that?
Yeah, flush out the fluids.
Wasn't there something else?
No, that was about it. Just
Okay.
flush out the fluids.
Oh, and look at the back bumper.
Yeah.
Reset the back end.
Yeah, that too.
But for now, I'm gonna sit here and eat some Buffalo Wild Wings and then go home. So thank you all so much for tuning in to today's episode of the Car Vlog series. If you liked it, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe for more to see how the Subaru comes along. And until next time, this is Tree Man signing off. Peace.